Thanks, Mr. President. I'm standing up today to support the residents of Kingston and their E-Petition numbered 291 to cease works for the proposed train stabling yard for the suburban rail loop in Heatherton. What's left of Melbourne's green wedges continue to remain a target for the government's big build. From the outset, I cannot believe, and I find it really hard to credit, that the government would even consider destroying this invaluable green open space. This project follows a trail of broken promises from this government, with Minister Wynne abandoning his election promise to protect green wedges from inappropriate development, like this one we're currently witnessing. If the Andrews government claims that they're so concerned with protecting our green wedges, then why are they so intent on destroying an area that is clearly parkland and green wedge? The land in Heatherton has been marked as open space by Parks Victoria for many years and operates as a privately owned dog park for over 600 residents and their pets. Transitioning from a beautiful parkland to a noisy, dusty and polluted train stabling yard is not something the community ever wanted or expected. In fact, it was the opposite of what they were promised. Needless to say, the project has left residents feeling devastated and completely blindsided by the government. This proposal has been completely rejected by Kingston Council. Why does the government continue to undermine the council and the residents when they clearly understand and know what is best for their community? The Suburban Rail Loop Authority is planning to use the site to house stabling and maintenance facilities for all trains along SRL East, as well as hosting an operational control centre that operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. While public transport infrastructure is important to ensure a sustainable future for Victoria, the current train stabling yard is unsuitable and will impact the amenity and biodiversity of the broader southeast green wedge. An alternative site should be found. It can be found and it should be found. An environmental effects statement which has already been released further reveals the extensive and irreversible damage this project will have on our environment. To name a few, approximately 250 trees are predicted to be removed, resulting in a loss of open habitat and the displacement of our native animals. The EES has also identified several risks to human health from contaminated soil at the site. The list goes on. The government has not only failed the community but also the environment. When will the government start to protect our green wedges? When will they learn the value and uniqueness of our native species, the value of open space and trees? My guess is when it's too late. I completely support and share the concerns of the residents and council on this particular issue and would like to strongly urge the government to look for alternative sites for this project.
Thank you, Ms. Crozier.